seems to be working. Let's talk to Petrus here.
Have you thought about my offer? Do you want to go and find your real family?
Ask him what he thinks he's doing.
Can you remind me how you intend to go about it?
As you now know, I knew your mother. We had trouble communicating at first, of course, but we gradually learned to understand one another. She was important in her village. Based on what I know today, I think she was a Donegad. She told me her name, Arelwyn, and told me about her family. She even gave me a pendant for you. You were only a child, so I gave it to Mrs. de Sade for safekeeping.
She gave me a necklace when I went to say goodbye to her.
That necklace.
She said it was a family heirloom. Did my mother tell you the name of her village?
No. But I'm sure the Norts can help us. They were the ones who took your mother to the continent.
It was such a long time ago. How can I find out if they remember?
The Norts record everything down to the gentlest breeze. They must have written something in a logbook somewhere.
Looks like I'm getting Vasco again.
Do you want to try and find out where you come from? Do you want to find your relatives?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Sure.
All this is so new to me, but I suppose so, yes.
Let's go then.
Alright, I'm pretty good with Vasco coming on. I'm talking to the North, so it should be alright. Let's go. Nope, I'm not fooling that one for that one again.
Come closer, good people.
Just keep collecting all that gear. Got Vasco here, so he should help if I got in trouble with the Nords.
De Sade, what can I do for you?
I have come to talk to you about a personal matter.
After what I revealed to you, I was sure you would come back to find me. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships, of an islander captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions, and our old archives are far from here.
Is there no one on Tier-Fredy who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Captain Lissandro.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, that'll work. I've never.
De Sade.
Haven't been
Yes,
there.
Admiral.
Yeah.
Don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular. Nothing good will come of it.
Whether or not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly, I'm paying the price of this.
Are you, though? Are you the only one who's paying the price for that one? What a trip. Let's go. Can't remember if I was... Right. I think I might just keep the pistol on, because it seems to do enough damage. Elegant pistol arrow. Don't really need any of these. Yeah, just seems like it's all just stuff. Sure, if I put those walnuts on, I could craft my way to the top of them. Just gonna keep it around. I can't be stuffed doing the thing. Do I have any? Do sell these ones. Yeah, over 1,000 coin. Should be good.
It's us Thank the enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
Okay, cool. Hikmet. I've only been here like once or twice. I haven't really done much in Hikmet. I'm always caught off to Ptolemy. Oh no, sorry. Samateus. Captain. Oh, there's the captain.
Hello there. My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
I am Captain Lissandro. Pleased to meet you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Yet your face seems familiar. How odd.
I was
Well,
born
what
on
can
your
I
ship,
do for you?
Papa?
Do
I'll
you
get
know
through
this
the
port
boring
well?
part first.
Oh, I know it all right. I've been mooring my ship here for over 15 years. It's a safe harbor, well protected from the winds and away from the reefs.
And before that?
Before? I don't really know what you mean. Before, there was nothing but the coast itself, I imagine.
What a liar.
Did you know the island before all the colonists arrived?
Yes. Now that's going back a bit. And it isn't a topic for somebody who isn't one of our own.
So tell me what it was like when the Alliance first began to settle here.
It was still wild, dangerous, and very beautiful. But all that has changed now.
Did you see the city being built?
Almost before my very eyes. I saw it grow as fast as you're breathing right
2
now.
decades,
But
he
it was
must be like
barely
over
more than a
40.
port and a couple of huts surrounded by forest in the beginning.
Maybe.
Then the trees
nearing
began
his
to
30,
come down,
nearing his 40s.
and the houses began to sprout up. It happened at a crazy pace, but I'm not sure that many good things came of all that change.
Now let's get back to the room.
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So,
You are the only one on this island that can help me.
really?
Who's my papa?
Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar.
That little
The
green patch on my
congregation
cheek.
is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it?
Yeah.
This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Nauts brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember, and yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
What I don't understand is
So
how he
you
wasn't
can
more.
understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Nauts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her well.
Listen,
enough.
it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
From one captain to another, if you would allow me.
Ooh, yes.
Captain Vasco?
I'm happy
I'm
I brought
listening.
him.
You said it yourself. A child was born at that particular time. A seaborn. And we always help one of our own.
Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most.
God damn!
Here it is.
Oh, thank God.
I
so I
found
don't have
my
to
old
wait.
logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you.
Yeah?
Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about
Okay.
a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the
I
coast.
think I know this place.
I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people.
Yeah, but who was my father?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose.
I'm just
All of
wondering
this is
who
so new
fucking
to me.
Papa
I
was.
understand. Mrs. Desade was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother.
Did I go the wrong one? think I went the wrong way, but I can fix that. Going over here. Okay, it did nothing. It just got me more lost. Fuck. Right, I think it's this way. Question Ulan, the leader of the Veg.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy.
I need to go get what's her name? Let go of her, get Siori. World map right here. I think I've actually been to this place, yeah. Let's just go. Forward home. Best to avoid confrontation. I think these were the people who tricked me? Yeah. Yeah, they were.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri? Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed.
But I look nothing
She was
like
captured
them.
before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you
What's
tell me
her
more
fucking
about
little,
that?
his fucking
I
green
was not the head of the
patches.
clan back then. It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad. Kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved.
Oh, the
It
dad,
was
the
a
father.
dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost.
Yeah, and she didn't give away, she
Relwyn
kept
was
it
a
for herself.
renowned healer across all of Tirfradi. Taking
they
her
took
place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Yeah, because they took it
Do you
from
know
the
where I
house
can
also.
find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company.
I bet she does.
Doesn't speak much to me. But others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nah, that's
Nothing.
about it.
I must go.
Dirty fucker. At least I did something to keep my
What do you think of the chief of your
people.
village?
He
strong.
seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My
bet.
fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
Yeah, I already know that.
There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if
Well,
they
we
know
should
where to
poke
find
around
them.
in here for a little
The
bit.
islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Yeah, after all this time. Yeah. I've got another note with me. So, shit. Let's go ask some questions.
Hello.
Renaigse, Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I'm looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Need to ask
Ulan
questions.
told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Donegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I gotta.
I'm extremely grateful.
Something tells me that, like, no, it was that easy. I thought I was gonna get like, oh no, she's over there. Oh no, she's over there. Fool! Why would she ever go there? She'd be over here. Nope, it was like the first person I asked. Yep, she's right there. Go get her. Ah! Okay. There should be enemies somewhere around here, like some sort of beast that I gotta kill. I'm waiting for the like beast shit to pop and go fucking. Hey, fuck you, Dasade. Yeah, there we go. What did I say? Hey, how about you stay there for a second? Off balance. You missed, you fuck.
Karans,
I don't want to talk
do
to
you
her.
need something?
I must leave you.
No, it's all cool. Anything in here? Nothing's in there. Did I get it right? Did not. I just saw bees and went, ah, fuck you. Stuff in here. Use the feathers. I've picked up that dude already. I've already got his treasure. Hello. Yeah, knocked him out. Okay, that did almost nothing. But I still got the power of my sword. Got more beasts to strike down.
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals. It looks like she may be in danger.
Yeah, it does look like that. Oh, fucking hell! Go over here! Ouchie! Ouch. Alright. No. Dodging. What did you do that? In that.
How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something
Was it us?
must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Donegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me.
I like how we're just
Were
accepting it.
you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother,
I mean, like,
or
don't
rather,
fucking go
the
to
woman
pieces,
who raised
lady.
me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de
I
Sade.
mean, eventually she
It
gave it to me.
looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tierce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die,
No.
but I was unable to do such a thing.
Did you stab him,
Someone
you
would
old
have
man?
figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Oh, she
Petrus,
did
I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to
You
end
could
her
have been my
suffering.
stepdaddy.
She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Relwyn.
Yeah, she's just a
She
lovable
was
person.
marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now.
I mean, like,
The child of Tia Fradi
did
has
those fucking
returned
branches
home, and
grow
with him,
out of you?
the spirit of his
Am I gonna
mother.
get those branches?
You are home, my Magum. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me,
Petrus could have.
despite everything you know about me.
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past,
I mean, and he is
to the point of letting the
he's a
woman
bit
you
of a
loved
fucking
suffer.
weasel.
You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My
Yeah,
child,
it's alright.
what you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the Enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Yeah, yeah. Do I get his charisma bonus now? That'd be cool if I did. I guess I can't tell. I gotta go to the party. Hey, hey. We're of the same race now. Let's get it on. Come back here. Come back here.
Karans, do you need some?
I've never heard you talk about...
He was the Donegad.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to... My mother, anything else?
Nope. Nope.
I must leave you.
Everything's freaking... Alright, that was a quick little mission that didn't take forever. Unlike the other two before. So, let's see. What other missions have I got around here? Yeah, that one sounds like I should do that one. That one's been there for a long time now. So let's get to the teleportation device here. Let's get moving. Find this cure so my not cousin can live. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'll do his get his charisma. I'll take Kurt. Yeah, take Kurt. I'm just trying to think of, because found out that having the right party can get you further.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did it go? Don't matter now. Right. So I've never actually must have died here once before and just never came back. Fuck, you're a fucker.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Yeah, sweet. Okay. Looks like we go up there. So quiet and dark. Big bad wolf doesn't get me. Looks good. Gotta climb up something first. Look what we have here. Stop! Stopped in your fucking tracks, you bastard. Yeah, like I've only got like one magic trick, so I don't need that much mana. Okay, oh, we got more of them.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, he's stuck there. Motherfucker he stood there watching as we took out his whole fucking pack. But nothing he can do about it. Okay. That. So I don't have to climb up anything. Just gotta find the hole. The path. Okay. It is looking like I'm gonna have to climb up.
Over there. Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
A camp here, in the open wind. It was definitely set up by scholars.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies.
It looks like there's stuff from what you make. The natives make.
No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They're not warriors.
They probably don't know the
They
difference.
come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
We know this Desade. Okay, we've got a book. This globular root, I hope I'm saying that right, has a dense and firm texture. The smell that emerges from it is strong and vigorous. I have observed several animals consuming it without any noticeable effects, hence it is likely to be edible. A distillation in laboratory should be more conclusive. Afria has decided to move her tent further away. She says that our constant crackling prevents her from focusing. This young woman is talented. I don't understand why her master dismissed her. She has a bad temper. Okay. woman of science. This species of bird is heavily represented in the valley. They have proven to be incredibly curious. They come so close to us that we could touch them. The natives must not hunt them, otherwise they'd be more prudent. And yet their flesh is they're eating it. It must be related to their beliefs. This naive people may consider them to be sacred.
This looks like the journal of a naturalist. There are sketches of flora and fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the lost expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover.
Did they bury the bodies or something? Let's keep the distance. Ooh, I've got all. I can't imagine us just running into it though. This is all I can find.
A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it.
Well, I can't see it. Hello? Take care of these things first. More armor for you, but then you didn't have real much armor.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Okay. Get back to the path. So, let's first loot the bodies. That is
more blood. We're on the right path.
Trail.
Keep going.
My spidey senses. Oh.
A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. It is a scholar of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
It was only a scholar, a sage, not a warrior on the battlefield.
Do you think my people see a difference
Yeah,
when bridgemen steal our people from their beds?
It's not really like
From
there's
who
much
do you
difference.
think all the clans hide their children?
This man was unarmed. And from the position
Well,
of
we
his
don't see their
body,
children. I thought it was because
I would
the
say he was
developers
fleeing.
haven't made
It
a
is not
design
honor
for
that
them.
motivates them. Maybe it was vengeance.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand.
And hopefully that little bottle in front of me can help me search with science. Got a light over here. It looks like one of the continent's lanterns, not a.
Here is the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
Yeah.
Isolated. Discreet. Perfect visibility. Great choice.
Hey, he seems to be a fan of this one. But I got a key, so. Lucky lock picking skill. We set a small camp in the hollow of the valley. We wish to study the flora. I'm just gonna. Our arrival in the valley did not go unnoticed. I feel as if we are being observed, most likely by the islanders. I hope they understand that we are not here for a fight, merely to kill. The impression of being observed is becoming increasingly ominous. They're very close, I can feel it. I'm afraid you should expect an attack. We have so few weapons. My colleagues barely capable of defending themselves. I am certain that we are being preserved from the swamp. If they attack us, this is where they will most likely come from. I've tried to warn my companions to tell them to be more discreet, but they refuse to listen. Okay.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops mid-sentence.
A woman with sharp eyes. They might have saved her life.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will certainly lead us to our party of intrepid scientists.
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. They must have followed this path coming from the swamp. This is where we should go if we want to find these lion scholars.
Okay. Get back up here. I remember not liking the swamp for a reason. Like I just, you know, I think I tried go, saw that, oh fuck, these things can kill me, and then left. Looks like I'm coming in from the other direction. I'm probably gonna look at my map multiple times just to keep an eye on where I am. I'm going. Okay, apparently there's meant to be a path here. Or is it over there? It's not up here. It was like over there. Wait, hold on. I gotta get the ore. Get this ore. There we go. Maybe it's over here. That must be where they attack from. I saw you. And so definitely heading towards the swamp. Going to the low ground. Impossible to climb around. Oh, it looks like there's only one way for me now.
Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's possible. They look like trackers. But what are they tracking?
New prey, no doubt. Let's get closer.
Spy.
Farweden se lor quaisa.
I have no idea what they're saying.
nas quel se.
Esrade da Orgel, Amadred
I don't think I've seen these type
New
before.
Siendad, Nesunadet.
Smion zem na fravindet? Eskel geleon. Sagnais loyadad de moxhas.
Quelseded, Albul Rade da Degude Edunaset. Tranegu Sensini.
Vrigamis sinis radeia.
Someone translate for
Toik.
me.
Arrimu nes haha.
Things look like they're about to go boom. You must be the woman.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
Jeez. Somebody
After this
shoot
little
her.
swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
We were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away.
Didn't give me the
I
time.
must admit, I was hoping for a rescue. Of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin. Who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And then?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. From the people that your own capture and torture.
I've never taken anyone. On the contrary, we had hoped to exchange our knowledge with your own.
Kurt.
That didn't happen.
Simply Kurt. I protect our excellencies back. And if one of your violent fits overcomes you, rescue party or not,
Yeah!
I will
Tell
kill
her,
you.
Kurt.
This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance.
I
It
knew
is
it.
rather rare
I knew
to
there
find
was
me rolling
still
in the
another party
marshes.
member with
I
there was a
study the
woman
fauna and flora
did
of this
science.
isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
We saw the site where you were attacked. What exactly happened?
We were taken by surprise. One moment everything was calm, and the next a war party of natives fell upon us. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart, but when I heard my fellow scholars' shouts, I rushed over. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards to protect us. One of them tried to flee, but they brought him down. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
Okay,
what has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby.
Where's this
I
village?
was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison. I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here, but I wasn't able. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions, without any success so far.
Well, we can just rock up there, start swinging weapons. You know, shoot guns.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants when we were attacked. The region is rife in unknown and novel species. Some seem incredibly promising. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being held prisoner?
Certainly. We are oh so very close. And I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm not one to sit around and twiddle thumbs.
No shit. Oh, well, it looks like we're following her then. I think she's joining our party. That the other one, the other main quest must be for another person. Been through. Oh no, we haven't been this way. It only feels like I've been through this way. I don't know. Okay. Ladies first. Ah, she. I was gonna look at her skirt. Never mind. Yeah. I actually think it might be the way I've set things up. I haven't changed them. And it could be actually this mist as well. Actually, I think it's just the way it's encoding into the stream. Because it actually doesn't look too bad on, like, from what I'm seeing. Let's go. Because I haven't changed the encoding from when we play Armor. And I do lessen it to help with the
this is where the
my
natives took
low
your colleagues.
freaking internet
Yes,
quality.
it is here. These ruins are being used as a camp by the native raiders.
There are so many of them. Better to remain discreet.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where my colleagues are being held. They are being kept in the old walls of the main
It's that
ruin.
shitty internet, Australian internet. Help. Does she have a plan, or am I just gonna go right in? What's this way? Okay, set up camera. East.
I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
Okay. Okay. I was just gonna go in there and just start swinging my sword, but as soon as you want to do it the more discreet way. Down there. Which way's the best way to get down there? Looks like it's the way I'm facing. Yep. Just because we're sneaky. Sneaky when I get down there. I'm not gonna sneak up here too freaking thing. I so much wanted to just look how close I am to 24. Don't really want to upset anyone here. Afria. No one sees a thing. So stealthy. I'm like one with this island. It's like I'm from the island. Okay, can't get through that way. So here. Get past you. I'm even going the right way. I don't even think I'm going the right way. I think I gotta go end it through this way. Looks like there's a path that goes around. Should not here to harm you. It's just I'm a pretty bird. You didn't see anything. Clear. I actually think I can fit through there. I don't want to fit through there because I'll go up here. And I believe that just takes me nowhere I want to go. And the music stops, so it means I'm going to have to go that way. Alright, this is the exit point.
I fled as they were about to lock my companions inside a cell. We're going to need a key.
Please, Honor Manawi. Let's try to avoid the fight.
I'm trying to avoid the fight. Why do you think I'm crouched like this? I'm pretty sure I can get it. Hopefully I can there. I can. No clanking of my armor. I don't know where I'm gonna find this key though. And I don't have any lockpicking skills. This might be a bit. Looks like it could be a key. Yeah. No, it's just a box. With a key! Hopefully we got no fat skulls for us. They're not going to fit through that crack. Alright.
Afra,
Shh.
is that you?
Don't
Come quickly.
There's
We
no
don't have much time.
Yes, yes.
Thank
let's
you
go.
for your help.
Do not thank me yet. We are still in a shipload of danger.
So let's go stay close to them. Good, at least there's no fat ones there. I think we can just go out here. Okay, they can climb that ladder and then we can just jump over the cliff. Kill those bear wolves. And then hugs and kisses, we win. Mission accomplished. Accomplished? Accomplished. Don't drop, because that'd be funny. No, it won't. I would cry. Probably rage quit, to be honest. So, let's see.
Now, we must find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
That's where we're going. Like, they're gonna have to take a mighty jump. Yeah, we're back to the camp. Looks like it's back to the campsite. Fuck it! I'm going in. Take these, you bastard. You big overgrown fucking sloths. We got him, we got him. Fucking hit my both of his buds. Spit roast the fucker. I wish I remember which button to make me put the sword away. Hey, she's got a gun. Okay, let's go. So much for no bloodshed. Yeah, I stun them and most of the time I knock them down at least on first hits. I get them to be knocked down. Hi. I thought we were doing no bloodshed. What is this? So much for that. I didn't do that, but I did that. Fucking grenades. What is she, a modern woman?
Trokarid, mercy. You have defeated us. Spare us our lives.
Why?
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down until we are all dead.
I mean, you're going back to
You have our word. We have been bested. We will let you move on in peace.
How can we trust you? You attacked our camp when we were not even armed.
They are savages. They had us caged like beasts.
Oh,
We only sought to learn where you have caged our people.
Spare their lives. I beg you. They were only fighting to save the lives of those that have disappeared.
Alright, I'm sparing them.
Very well. Leave. And I hope you keep your word.
They are.
Thank you, Honor.
They are of my people.
I have spoken, and I will honor my words. Qua awalam seg.
So they get the camp.
We are no longer in danger. Thank you for your help, Desade.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not entirely selfless. Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save many lives in our cities as well.
You speak like a true man of science. Cut to the point. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help.
My not cousin.
We've made a discovery.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burham immediately.
Very well. I'll accompany you.
Let's be off.
Sweet, I don't have to do it. I can just wait and then listen like it's a movie or a TV show. to sit back and watch. It's like I'm watching the stream myself.
Sir de Sade, and our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back, Excellence. You are a providential man.
Please, sir.
I have no idea.
It was you who convinced me and my cousin of the
he's using the
capital
words
importance of their research.
Research that has borne fruit, Your Excellency.
Truly? This is excellent news. You have found a plant with sufficient properties?
Not exactly. Know that during our captivity, an island woman visited the camp. The natives called her Tiena Hack Cadactus and treated her with utmost reverence. I heard them talk about a remedy, a universal remedy it seemed, that she had concocted.
How's that? Leamat radidnais yechtem?
Well, I grasp the basic of the local tongue, and I am certain to have heard the word yag. Remedy.
Surprising. But the Terna Hach is very powerful and very wise. It is possible that she did craft such a remedy.
Oh, I got a new companion. Well, these two are probably gonna fight. Not because, you know, they're both women, and, you know, when women get together. Rawr. But, one's of science, one's of magic. That type of deal. Let's see, what is she? This isn't range fire protected. I'm gonna have to do all her stuff too, as well. So let's start with that one. I don't want to add her, I just want to confirm. I fucking love it when I log on. Ladies in waiting. So I got 2 points this time. What do I do? I'd very much like to put on Fury. I'm gonna put it here because I want the healing. I want healing magic. It takes 2 points for that. I can get shielding. I guess I could always save it. Something I can always do. Nothing there. So things we got here. Quest for any side missions. Other than to become champion. Face to face with the Daemon.
Your Excellency, Lord de Sade, and to what do I owe?
Oh, hold on.
Can you tell me anything about Afra?
Don't mind me. I'll just count the shadows.
Yep, you do that.
Now, my dear, you know that I have nothing but praise for you. Afra is one of our greatest naturalists. Her knowledge is infinitely precious to us, and we are happy that she is among your party.
Yeah, she's mine now. She's part of the congregation. Merchants.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to swap her out. Trying to remember. Let's get back to the residency and then we can just talk to whoever needs to be talked to. Which I think is... I don't know. I don't know where it is. Wrong button. Wrong button. I think it's down here. Yeah, there it is. See the green door? The red shadows. Oh, shield. Shadow shield. I think shield. Let's go face demons. I want to go fight some demons. So I'm not going to take her because he's my ranged person. And he can heal. Yeah, I'll just take Kurt. Okay, and trap. Find the sanctuary and dedicated by I don't know. I think it's the swamp. I have to out of my way. I got demons to find. I just remembered. No, I need to take Ciara. I just remembered that. She's the hopefully like this little freaking thing she can help me with. It's a ritual I have to do. It's in another part of the island. I've never been to this. Hopefully I should be able to take him out. Actually, you know, I should save. Don't tell me I've tried this. Like, she can do hand to hand. She's both ranged and hand. I wonder if... No, just avoid. What the fuck is that? I've never seen those things before.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle.
I can do some damage to it. Poison me. Alright. Just Tom
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Poison me. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Ah, fuck! Panic. Fuck me. Are these a variant of those, Oh, I've never seen those ones before. These are creatures I'm used to. Take these out. Hey, you spitty motherfuckers. That spit must take away my armor instead of health. You wanna try that again? You wanna try that again? Just gonna fucking thunder punch him. Don't worry, I'm gonna sell. Hey, look, I came this way. Found a chest. Got nothing in it. Just nothing but stuff for me to sell. That's alright. That's very good. Actually, I'm gonna have to break some of this stuff down. I'm carrying too much soon. Alright, next time, I'm gonna have to do inventory now. Because they're gonna ask me to go to the camp. In-between camp of the woods. Let's sell a lot of this bullshit stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell this stuff too. Actually, I could have given them to her. Put the rest of it in the box. See over here. Nope, I don't want to keep that. 2,000. I bet I could purchase me a cool sword though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for agility. Well, we can do that. Just got divine ring. I thought I already given. Yeah, just buy an equipment from now. Sierra's currently. Let's buy and equip that too. Fuck it, I'm feeling generous. Yeah, that's it. Like they've got better. Like she's got a better ring. She's got a better sword. Should be all okay. Might need to get better armor soon. Hughes, I bet you that's not doing anything good for the stream. I don't know if I can fix it. I'm just gonna have to suffer through it. Got a chest up here. Okay. There, but I would like to save. Just wondering maybe if I turn down my graphics just a little bit. I don't need shadows to be that high. I don't know what else to do. Particles just... I actually think I need to leave and go back, so I don't know. Oh, this is gonna work out? Yeah, it looks a little better. Stream. Not much.
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You are on Olmenawi and at the same time Renaigse. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Thélème has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Deirdre in an attempt to discover the truth. And the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Deirdre sends you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes.
Guns.
And on their chests, a golden lion.
No,
a lion?
That's
the coat of arms of the Bridge Alliance.
Them.
In our territory. Such boldness.
They set up a camp near here and then they disappeared all of a sudden.
Do you know where precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well.
I don't see gold
My
being
memory
useful
has
for
been
you.
leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah, you are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you ask.
Jeez, what's up with your hair? I think it might be just the way I've set up the graphics now. What does he want me to see? I don't fucking like any of this. Let's go up here. Dude, something big's about to fucking come out of that water to attack me. I know it. Just up here. Okay. Got a mosquito.
A fresco in various yellow hues.
Okay, a fresco,
It represents a sort of insect.
Oh.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
Looks like a mosquito to me, but you might not have mosquitoes on your continent. Just drop down, you fucking idiot. Maybe there's some cool stuff in this rock wall. Yep. Yeah, this looks like...
The swamp consumed these bodies almost entirely. These must be the Renaigse the Hermit told us about.
Yeah.
Probably. You can still
like,
discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
It would be enough to pour a simple concoction. Nightshade berries to cold creature. The ritual probably relies on the fact that these poisonous berries have purifying properties. Small doses, unless it is pure. I don't have a key. Sure, there's no key around here. Must be in like another spot. What's this other painting? Sweet. It's dark and nothing's attacking me yet. These aren't creatures.
The image is fading. We can't see much of anything.
Can't see anything except for frickin' just the lines. My red knucks, eyes. Leads up to somewhere. Trees. Oh, but yeah, should be able to climb that. That looks like a 2 level. Level 2. Got a picture of a snake.
A fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
Where else? We'll go back to the old man. We're gonna get attacked by a red serpent. There's the old hermit.
What do you want, strange stranger?
We looked.
We found the camp you spoke of. Well, all that remains of it.
I told you. You were not the first Renaigse went by here.
No.
Many died. What happened to them?
I warned them, I remember. They did not listen very well. Too bad. Their weapons were strange and powerful, but not enough so. The marsh is more powerful still.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
Teofradi gives, Teofradi takes back.
Yeah, he calls it
But
something
you're
else.
still here. What do you want again?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help me?
There must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those drums over there?
Yeah.
They awaken the earth, as long as you play them correctly.
They will awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone?
But you're still here. What do you want again?
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first language of Tiafrani. It resonates with the earth. You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you.
What was that?
A predator, a prey. The cycle.
That's not really all that
It's
clear.
that crystal thing that we did before.
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to beat the insect. Alas, time devours all memories. I do remember one thing, though.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time, and only once.
But you're still here. What do you want again?
Quench a stone. What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. That's what must be poured over the stone.
Oh, yes. No doubt. No doubt.
But you're still here. What do you want again?
Okay, let's start beating
Nothing.
some drums.
I shall leave you alone.
Let's go, animal. Animal! Insect. Alright. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna say we start the insect. Then the frog will eat the insect. And then the snake will swallow the frog. I'm not liking this.
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar. Looks like an altar. The stones! That must be where we need to pour the potion. I just need to get my hands on it. I think
I need to go back to the camp and make this potion. Did I leave the camp up there? Yeah, it's up here. Let's make a couple of these freaking weird ass potions. Make a few more, just in case. Let us see how this goes now. Probably gonna have to beat a creature, probably one of those like Titan Guardian things.
What is this?
I'm not liking this. That's rough. That is rough. Ouch. Oh, titties. Does. I'm not getting that green smoke. Fuck you. Damn. Rely on that just fall on her. That's how this bitch attacks him. Keep attacking. I got fury though.
Sadag! Killed! You killed her!
I think I was meant to do that.
Murderers!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a Nadaig?
May the earth swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be destroyed! But Enol Milfrictimen will stop them! He will chase you all away! Murderers! His hunt has begun!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice. We were only defending ourselves.
Siora, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious, and who is...
I'm gonna retry that because I remember seeing that red cross.
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her in this way. It was a Donegad who received very much power, and who traded herself completely.
Are you saying that that creature was once a woman?
I mean, she
Yes,
did have titties.
like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for your other question, Enon Mir Frichterman means one of 1,000 faces.
This name rings a bell. I've heard it before. It is surely the name of the demon we seek to expose.
Enon Mir Frichterman. I doubt that you can understand.
But enough to think that this being wants us harmed? Perhaps it's the source of the Malachor.
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness come from here?
I don't know, Siora.
Well, we have been visiting
but didn't
here.
this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.
Okay, I don't know why the red one was there, but whatever. Where we go now? Screw it. Keep going. Leave that old man. Hey, hold on. Oh, she only. Why would an old beast like that have coin? We can keep moving on. She must have given away a lot. Sure. Out of our way! Oh, there's no jump. I tried to jump. So we killed
You
your
survived.
beast.
Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
Sound cool.
You set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces. A spirit of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very barm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance. And to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true.
Cool.
You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses. And that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave Onol Manawi. And I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on a suicide mission.
You helped
Don't
us to
get so
find
angry.
the camp
We
of the
lived.
Soul Lasser. And you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes,
I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it, to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt, but I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free.
Okay,
Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
Camp with the okay. No, I think we should be fine
I
with
do
this.
not want to interrupt, but I think our priority should be to find Cornelia. I doubt our Mother Cardinal is aware of the Inquisition's actions. She will certainly want to put an end to it all to appease the natives. Whereas, a frontal assault led by Deirdre and her men would only rekindle the conflict.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Cornelia would certainly take umbrage at an intervention of the congregation without even informing her of the situation.
Inform the Cardinal. Let's do that. Where's the waypoint? Side mission. No, we're doing the side mission. Go on. I can't take her with me because it'll turn. It'll piss people off. Don't need her. Take him. Because, prisoners, yeah, we can help them not get taken over. Let's go up here. Let's warn about this impending invasion. Alright, oh, actually, she might want to stop the auto luminous. Sorry. This is gonna be the guy from the auto luminous.
Your Eminence,
And we got
I
stuff
salute
like
you.
You've got a
Sir
debt
Desargue,
against us.
What can I do for you?
With us. So whatever.
I have come to inform you of the existence of a secret camp created by the Inquisitors of the Ordo Luminous. From what we know, they abduct natives and take them there to torture them and convert them by force. And those who refuse to renounce their faith, despite their suffering, are shot in cold blood.
How does the Inquisition still dare to take action? You'd think that what happened to them because of their overzealous ways would have taught them a lesson. In any case, if the natives came to you to complain, we must intervene.
In that case, we should act fast, Your Eminence. Because one of these native clans is getting ready for an assault. They managed to find the camp and are gathering their troops.
I implore you to dissuade them, Your Excellency. It is our duty to fix this situation. I wouldn't want the natives to think that we were letting them suffer without doing anything. Since you seem to know all the details of this matter, will you agree to lead my troops?
You want me to lead the offensive on this bastion of the Inquisition?
Yes. Of course, you would be leading a troop of guards, which I will immediately put at your disposal. Go to the barracks and show this mandate. to the quartermaster. He will ensure that you are provided with the men you need.
But the coin
As for
guard,
me,
the
I
mercenaries,
pray
yeah.
the Enlightened will guide you in this terrible task.
On the internet, the fucking guard, the ones that try to pull a coup on the whole entire fucking island. Sure, they'll do it for money. Luckily, I know they get their back and forth pretty easily now.
Come closer.
Shut up. Where's the stairs? Okay, I think I went the long way around. I know it's here. I want the barracks. I don't want. I think this is the barracks. Nope. Boy, we're going around the other way. Here we go. This is the proper way. Talk to him.
And what can I do for you?
Hey, I got a message
Here.
for you, bastard.
The Mother Cardinal gave me this mandate for you to supply me with some troops.
Everything looks perfectly in order. May I ask you what this is about?
Some members of the Ordo Luminous built a camp to convert the natives by force. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the natives.
I see. It was high time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors. I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. Do not worry. I will send you my best. I just need to explain the mission to them, and they'll be on their way.
Okay, cool. I gotta go.
Soldiers, the Mother Cardinal is sending you to fight under the orders of His Excellency, Tesade. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the Inquisition in a nearby fort. I expect you to obey the orders of His Excellency without question. For Thélème, for the Guard, fight with honor!
Comrades, pack your bags. We're leaving at once.
Fight with honor!
For the coin and the Enlightened.
Yeah. Don't think the natives are gonna like this. The islanders. Hey, weren't you just outside? I don't need a quick travel to get there, it's just on the other side of the wall. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they might not like what I just did, but hopefully this can tie bonds with the natives and the people of Samateas. Right. I swear, didn't I swore I've already destroyed this camp once before. Oh, hello!
Powering off.
Oh.
Powering on.
Hello.
Mic on.
Yes, I'm back!
Charging battery.
As you can hear, it's the battery's charging for my headset. We're gonna take on these bandits first.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers.
Oh no, I'm gonna fucking make you too. I'll deal with you last. Ooh, fucking counted, bitch! Just freaking slice my way through these people. Hey, there's a little chest here. I can't freaking curse this lockpicking. Pathway up here. Get some iron. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna be sneaking or safe. So I don't know if we're going up to sneak and wait or do all that thing. Yes! My headset fucking dropped out. I'm gonna go kill some more bandits. Don't fucking... You know what? I got magic. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm fucking around here.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Get hit! Just take her out, Kurt. It's all yours.
Green blood, my friend. Do you need
She eventually hit the ground.
I must leave you.
She was up there for a while.
We're almost at the fort. Should we wait here until nightfall?
Yes.
Yes, let's.
Our men are ready, Your Excellency. They're awaiting your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
But they're not dragging.
Understood, Your Excellency. We'll be discreet.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
Flag.
Here it is. The Mad Inquisitor's fort.
There's no turning back. I hope that you're all ready. Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage in confined spaces.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
What are your orders, Your Excellency?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near-simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building, focus on the right wing.
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here to catch any potential runners?
Indeed. An excellent suggestion. Are you ready for the assault?
We're ready, Your Excellency.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you're in position.
This is what I'm gonna do. First guy out goes out quietly. No, combat yet. That's right, we did this stealthily. Quiet at the moment. Lead the assault from the back. Oh, I'll lead the assault from the back. You didn't see shit. You didn't see shit. She's dead.
Protect me in this battle.
To my help! And death to the others!
No one else has it. No one else has it.
Shadow engulf our enemies.
Drink the fucking antidote, not.
Quick! Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
First we gotta loot the bodies. That's our day. What the loot? We're inside. Hello, everyone!
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells.
This registry lists the captives. What's that? Cell key. Loot. Okay, I need more loot.
Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
We're going up to the upper floors. Looks like they haven't killed anyone yet, which is good.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
No, these are just innocent people.
May the Enlightened
They were only
bless.
doing their job. This is what they'll tell themselves when their kids ask, hey, why, hey. Hello? Hey, you know what?
Death to the others!
Ouch, what? Motherfuckers. I got my own fucking attacking assholes. Fucking magic missile at me. Yeah. Bishop's boots. Something here. This note probably intended for the camp garden. So all Inquisitors who have the right to enter the name of Father Claudius is in there along with many other names which are unknown to you, but would certainly interest the Mother Cardinal. This Inquisition down for good. The Inquisition has been inquisited by me. I know you're doing your job. We're only doing the job. Get my first sneak attacks in. Like this one. Yeah, we're not fucking with you.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
To my health!
He freaking changed target mid freaking swing. Do not run.
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
This account book lists all the spending of the...
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
Sure, go back outside. Get the others. So if I get first strike, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna scarp to one of them and sneak attack them. Desate is here, but no one else. What happened to him? Guess we just loot the bodies then. I really hope the natives haven't started killing the coin guard people. Going back there. Fuck me. No, no, I went the wrong way.
Protect me in this battle. To my help. And death to the others.
Cut that shit out.
These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
2 skill points. Ooh, I've got the whole lot. This is gonna be like some hard choice to make. Sorry, I'm checking out how bad the stream is. Because actually I think it... Where's this going?
How did the battle go for you?
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Yes.
And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this is done, you can return to your garrison. And do not worry, the Mother Cardinal will be informed of your valor in combat.
Fuck yeah. What's the Mother Cardinal? See, I got 2 points, so now I should be able to get it to heal. Healing magic now. Do I put this one on? Kind of thinking of... Wait, is there agility? There is. I'm gonna put on agility. And talent. Talent. I'm gonna put on lockpicking because I need at least 1 level in it. At least a level in lockpicking. I wonder what the level max is. I wonder if it goes all the way up to 100 or is it up to like 50, stuff like that. We are victorious.
Here comes our pay,
whoa,
boys!
that's actually quite a bit of them.
All these
Sweet, I missed.
tuppence.
Yeah, you got fucking taken out. I don't know where you were going. You got hit. You got hit. Sound. Oh, it's probably because of that beast right there. Out of my way! Hero coming through. Hero who needs to save. Still need like another level in lockpicking or science. So into the governors, cardinal mothers, chambers. Oh, not chambers.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Talk about the attack.
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis' camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Those wretched fools! How dare they challenge me a second time? I will make sure that a decree is published so that their order is now forbidden on this island.
The guards served you well.
She did do
and
that.
bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude.
Yeah, maybe we should get
Without
rid of
your
those guys.
intervention,
Oh, no. And she did.
Thélème as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the islanders.
It was my pleasure, Mother Cardinal.
Reputation nice. How about friendly? You said business free. Then I get there and then you find out, oh, no, the coin guard took him back to the continent, made him more slaves. Because it's not like the coin guard hasn't been doing that before. Place of punishment, as you can see. Here's the punishment. Luckily it's... they left some stuff. It's on my freaking front door. Take it. No. Think I know the name of my party members by now.
What do you seek?
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lasser and of freeing our people?
That's not it. I thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Thélème here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lasser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen. And you have proven an ally. I thank you for your help on Almanawi. From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust. From this day forward, you are a Carant of our clan.
What?
Anything more?
Carant? What? Yeah, what's a Carant? Doesn't matter.
I need to be going.
What will I say?
Quiet. Any other? I also got the research needed. We can do that. We can do that right now. It won't take that long. So I need to at least take at least a little bit of a break. I actually think taking her might be a good one on this one. Let's go. You know, because this is all academic stuff. She's academic, cause so is Preacher, whatever. The fucking bishop. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm fucking up on his name. Hello, come in. He's
Oh,
seen
there
better
you
days.
are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
Okay, let's do some science.
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The flesh is black and blue around the bites. He was bitten by a venomous creature. What he needs is an antidote.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
More of these idiotic superstitions. If the anti-poisons aren't working, it's because they're not suitable for this venom. Fidelis was in the swamp. Local healers will surely know how to make the right antidote.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Okay, you know, I don't think I'm gonna need you. I might get Ciara. No, I'm gonna leave it as it is. Don't need Ciara for every time I get home. I need to speak to the natives. He's over here. I remember where he is now. You know, I am a native myself. But I don't know my people's ways. Well, I'm learning, I guess.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair.
Yes.
I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
Okay,
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful.
Yeah, but I'm not
Alas,
them.
our Donegat is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us.
Okay, that's cool.
I have to go.
Like so many.
Yep. Yeah, but I'll be back eventually. Especially because this place seems to be something that's not very... Well, it's controversial. Sure, not the Order Limbs, because hopefully they've all been gone now. The people from Taleme will probably want to burn all these mud huts down. And the natives probably want to burn all the structures down. Wooden structures. Hello again.
Here you are again. What do you want?
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegat.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots.
We know.
They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different.
Because I'm
and
one of
you
you.
have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Okay. See, just a little bit of help from the people who know best. From the island folk.
Where am I?
You are in Eden.
That was quick.
You're safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile.
Yep.
We weren't prepared for it.
Yep.
Some of our people have disappeared.
Yep.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who are at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There.
Hopefully not.
Please, hurry.
Fine.
Thank you.
Might be the better
You
word.
should rest now.
I don't want to be dead. Like them. Like them probably. Okay, where are they on the other side? I wonder if I could just quick travel. I'm gonna try quick travel. Go to the camp. It's just standing there, looking at me. Yeah, whatever. Music, whatever. Didn't even have to go that far. Yeah, I'll take him. I'll just take him. I gotta come back to talk to her. Do all her missions. This godforsaken place. How far do I have to go? Gotta go backtrack a little bit and then...
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
You're perfectly right, my child. This passage must have been cleared by the expedition. We should follow it.
Yeah, they might have just burnt it. 'Cause these motherfuckers love that shit. They love the fire. Maybe no one will notice. Okay, we've got a wooden structure here in front of us.
All I did was bring you to the place suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
Really? But I did warn you.
Why you...
You just wanted to have it your way. Someone so foolish and thoughtless should not be supervised.
Sweeping up a swamp.
How dare you?
It looks like we're right on time. If we do not intervene, they are sure to gut each other.
How can you call
Let's just save it.
yourself a man of faith?
Hey, what's happening here?
Yep.
I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrive right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Didn't he just say
Brother
we can
Fidelis
fucking
managed
hear
to
you?
reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions.
Yeah, but that must be
This
the
is
body.
all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This
And that
expedition
island
was
doesn't look good
undertaken
on
with
you.
no
Maybe we should try,
concern
like,
for
something
common
darker.
sense.
Pink
We are not
doesn't really
equipped
suit
to
you.
explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
question everyone else then. Stuff I can look. Alright. I don't know about the survival stuff, but I imagine a fire in a swamp's pretty freaking smoky. With all the damp smoke and all that damp wood. And this dude, what the hell are you doing? Like, I doubt that. This, where, God.
Your Excellency.
The religious, right?
I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Yeah,
Before
here I
anything
am.
else, I need to know what led to this situation between you.
Guys, talk.
What would you like to know?
Green little bit of shit on my face.
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders, something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to
Drowned.
fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing, and I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake.
Clearly,
I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information, but you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Yeah, but with a bit of grit, like he sounds. I'm just gonna go with her because I want to keep going.
Brother Virgil,
what do you want?
Can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets, without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Well,
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. There was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here. We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
So am I. Haven't you seen the big fucking sword that pops out of my asshole? Just slice right through creatures. I don't know if it's the closest direction I'm looking. There's a campsite I went into, so. It's actually here. The end of the campsite. Yeah, we can. That's a long drop. Oh no, it's not. Okay, I see the dead. Just found some bones. Them bones.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
If that were the case, there would be other marks of impact on his body. No. He was struck with an object to the back of the head. Given the shape of the wound, it was inflicted with a metal mace.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
If that were the case, there would be other marks of impact on his body. No. He was struck with an object to the back of the head. Given the shape of the wound, it was inflicted with a metal mace.
So, it's a metal mace. We can rule out the natives. Because the natives use rock. They use rock and flint, they don't use metal. Hello guys! Don't mind me. I'm just gonna chop the shit out of you. This fucking bitch is throwing fucking grenades. We're here. Well, she is helpful because she can do the science. Let's see. Okay. Got another site. This might be a bit of a fight. Actually, it might not be. Fury. My fury! I couldn't believe I started using my fury now. Usually don't have to use it. Is that a craft table?
This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals.
Indeed, he was devoured. But he was already dead. There is a mark here, on the bones, that could only have resulted from the strike of a cutting weapon.
Alas, anyone could have stabbed this priest. Both natives and priests carry knives.
Yeah. No real point of me doing the science thing. She's just gonna do it for me. But I think you can lock it down to someone, and then someone from the continent did it.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Watch out! Grenade!
I'm here! Fucking very close, lady.
Watch out! Grenade!
Kinda like that she got grenades.
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile. Most likely a Llewellyn.
Hold on. Do you see these iridescent marks on his skin? They look like the marks that the priest's spells leave on their victims. I've seen them many times before.
But what was he doing alone so far from camp? It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
All these disguised deaths, these abject crimes. The natives can be violent, but they are not deceitful. I'm afraid that Brother Virgil may have found a way to take control of the expedition. He should be judged for it.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Yes. Explain, please. Explain these deaths that certainly did not come out of natives' hands. Okay, I've gotten myself lost. I think I might have found the way. This is the way, brothers. It's a one-way track now. We have found it. Alright, asshole. Speak up.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency. Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Yeah, I found them.
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Oh, Virgil, would you please stop taking us for fools? The natives had no hand in this.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy. A dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues?
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
It is undeniable that these discoveries could cause a great upset in Taleme. But he has no right to decide what should be revealed or not. On this island, Cornelia should be the one to decide.
He's right.
Be careful with your accusations, though. Eugenia and her colleagues are on edge. We wouldn't want them to start killing each other.
What happened? What of them to leave the expedition? Yeah.
Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue, and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
Hopefully this will make things easier on her. Look, I know they're small, but hopefully they'll
Alas,
speak to the cardinal.
I have found the dead bodies of your colleagues.
How horrible. But how? Oh, perhaps I should have listened to Brother Virgil.
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is responsible for these deaths. He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, You will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing. Take this. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Alright guys, I gotta take a break. Be back in like a minute or so.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, let's find the secrets of Matthias. Saint Matthias. What I think I'm gonna do is get Ciara. Actually, yeah. Get Ciara. Let's do that. Move on. Because hopefully with local knowledge we can get something. I don't know. Actually, can I jump up there? Impossible to climb. Let's go around the longish way. We're gonna have to go south to go north. Should be fine because I've already killed most of the beasts here. Just gonna keep finding my way. So long as I'm northbound, it should be good. Hopefully I'm not going back the way I came. Nope, we're definitely not. Protect yourself, old man! And dead.
Our enemies.
Get that stasis up around them. Stop them in their tracks. That thing got a tail? I don't think I've ever faced that thing before. I think that's a new variant.
Protect me in this battle.
Oh, it's a crack! It's a crocodile! Ouch. Alright, old man, settle down. Just because you can take one on all by yourself. I'm sure I could too. This way.
I've never been that far into the swamp, but if I was to live here, I would look for a drier place.
Kind of hoping on her local knowledge. Looks like high ground. Ho ho. Hello. Hello there, creature. Guess we're gonna go kill you now. Come on. Come on, time to kill the creature. Should better save before I fucking, just in case I die. Hola! We come in peace. Hey! You got a weapon! And you're fucking throwing it?
engulf our enemies.
Shut Nope, that does nothing.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Better him than me, I guess. Chopping up. He's got no armor now.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Didn't work. Didn't work. Oh, it did slightly work.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Oh, wonderful.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Hey, a parry. Oh, I didn't parry that though.
May the shadow engulf our enemies. I am wounded. May the enlightened come to my help.
Son of a bitch!
Your armor is falling apart.
I know that this. Yeah, I know, but let's kill him. Sweet, sweet. So there's more ruins up here.
A cavern. Hermits often choose places like this when they want to live away from the world.
Maybe Saint Matthias wanted to be away because of these stupid fucking followers. Oh, everything's turned green.
This is incredible.
Oh no. Fucking shit, you fucking bats. They're fucking godforsaken fucking poisons. And now they've regenerated.
Protect me in this battle.
Get fucking parried, you motherfucker. Asshole bats. More. I don't want to send just you on look around. I want to search.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Now die! Die! Let's see. Okay. Went down to go up. Back to the way we came. Hey, there's a mural here.
These murals are magnificent. If St. Matthias did come here, this is where he must have settled.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them.
Which one do you think came first? So I wonder if...
This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictimen. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictimen.
Yeah.
This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native.
Okay. This is the mountain.
There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men duis dat, Enon Miel Frictimen.
It means, welcome us amongst your people, Enon Miel Frictimen.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him.
Cool. Mountain in the sun.
I don't know these
turtle.
glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I know, he's praying to the other one.
I cannot believe it. These symbols, they are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
I wonder if this is the origin of the people. Just, you know, wonder.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them.
Just wondering, because like this island's got something to it.
Looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago. And it undeniably comes from the continent.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here. In this cavern where our founder lived. I don't know if you realize the importance of what we've just discovered. Saint Matthias, the founder of Ptolemy, finished his life worshipping the islanders' god. This is so incredible. Although it will cause a huge upset for our nation, our cult, and our relations with the natives.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Ptolemy.
I understand you must be concerned. Great revelations are often followed by a trail of blood. But if what we found was revealed, my people could live in peace with the priests at last.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm just gonna let it out there. Like, unless I get persuaded other way, yeah, the truth shall set the truth shall set you free. And that's what I'm gonna do with the people of Ptolemy. Yes, there will be bloodshed, but I'm willing to put their sacrifices. I mean, they'd do the same for me. What is that? What is that? Actually, I can just quick travel there from here. First one, I'll put that. Just freaking bones of the fragmented lord. Travel. Yeah, the truth shall set you free.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives. who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
Decide to reveal the truth. Give further relics.
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
Yeah.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the Islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
This chaplet? I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel.
What about a gift?
We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
Okay, hopefully...
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil? How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
Hey, hey, you be careful on who the fuck's this lightning coming from? Shove my way through you.
Our enemies!
Get him, Ciara. Yeah, and we level up.
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Matthias. They will not dare to attack you there. Even if these men were the last forces that the Inquisition could send us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
Fortunately, we have some leverage over this, dear Cornelia. And if you will allow me to attend the hearing, I would be delighted to support you.
Your help will be precious to us, Father. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Matthias to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia.
Yeah, after I loot the bodies. I hate the waiting. I hate when they give me this time. What does he got here? Key to the Order of Luminous Prisons. Why would you have such a thing? Why would they have a key? Prisons. This is most disturbing. Actually, no. You know what? I will bring her. 18 hours and blah blah blah. As soon as I got some time here. get rid of all the green. And need to make sure I gotta keep all this stuff because I might need it for later. I need to do my sneakies. I don't know why I've got that there. Get rid of them. Yeah, get rid of these as well. Green stuff, anything under 60. It's gone. Necklaces. And cape. Should get rid of them all. And there. All these weapons, I probably should find a better weapon for one of my party members, but should be alright. Yep. How much longer have I got to wait? Just sit there and wait. We got a chest here. Take that. And this. Expecting to do more work and hit San Mateo. I'm not done with San Mateos. Now, if I'm right, I'm gonna remember for us. If I'm right, I can take that another hour off. That's another minute where I just do nothing but wait and sit and wait. Alright, it's not gonna be 4 minutes, but it's gonna be close enough. If I can run around and take out some hoodlums. I did level up, didn't I? Just put that there, and I don't think I got anything from here. No. I got a healing magic, which I'm gonna put 2. Stasis can be 2. Healing can be 3. So when I panic, I just press all 3 buttons and hope I hit the right one. Now that I got a healing magic, it should be good now. Hello, bad guys. I'm on the hunt. Come on, I know some of you stand around here somewhere. Come on. There you are.
Come here,
Damn right, get fucked. Sweet. Nothing to see here. It's all good. Everything's good. It's fine. It's all settled. hours. Just keep going. Should be another one. Should be another one.
Here comes our pay, boys!
Me in this battle.
Wow, she just fucking hit me with one shot.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was fucking quick. A little too quick. Any more bad guys around here? It's not looking like it. Nope. No more bad guys. Let's get around here. Start heading to the it says it right there. Meet with Sister Eugenia. Eugenia. I said it properly the first time. Didn't slur my words. Let's go. Doing buggery.
Come closer. Don't hesitate.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate, Tavern.
Shut the fuck up. All of that I can sell to you. I wonder what I can purchase from you. Divine ring. His ring's already good. Buy him a new helmet. It doesn't look like any goods coming out of that. I can dress him up as an inquisitor. As a member of the... Dude, put that on. Me, that's better. Yeah, that might have been too much. I should have seen where that was. So I'm gonna give him a better helmet. And I don't think I need to buy it from what does he have on? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we're definitely buying them. I wanted to buy the Inquisition helmet. Samurai Inquisition. Nah, I'll do that one. Look at
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine presence.
Aren't you supposed to be gone? Filthy. Kiss my ass, take my people. Try to make them, you try to burn them alive. So just wait for the final 2 minutes. 1 hour, the 2 hours. She's upstairs and I'll just wait there. We can wait. I know I can't wait that long. It's gonna be so boring. What if I look around? I've already been through here, but let's just look around anyway. Hello.
Good day.
Good day to you too. Okay, this must be her bed. Where all the good times are happening. nice now. I think that's a picture of. That looks like more like Serene than it does Taleme. These, yeah. Hi. Hi again. Oh, hey, you're a bit missing a leg there, buddy. Yeah, this is what happens when you like give a timer. Just go nose poking into her business. Wow, already done it, but she got in there. You know what? Just open the door so I can get in here without needing to speak to you. Let's go over here. No, wrong door. That's the wrong door. Wait, this is one of the ways. Wait, if that door leads up there, there's like another door on the other side of it. This is lead to me. Oh, it's just an office. Nice globe. See, they don't even believe the world is round. I mean, the world is flat. They believe the world is round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah,
She
Your
appeared out of nowhere.
Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation.
Schism.
We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
I doubt it. Talk about the cave.
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no islander village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight.
Yeah.
I had to kill this beast.
I'm killing them all.
Which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
I think my charisma, so I think I've got enough charisma.
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery. But the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them. Something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
It is a good argument, Your Excellency. I hadn't thought about that.
Talk about the Ordo.
I would also like to inform you that a member of the Ordo Luminous was part of the expedition. He tried several times to sabotage it, even killing many of his colleagues for it. And finally attacked us as we were preparing to join San Mateus.
You'd have thought that the remaining members of the Order would go to such extremes. But I fear these attacks are just a reflection of what will happen if your discoveries are made public.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Mateus shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political. Yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you.
If my people knew that the great sage they had long respected is the same man as your saint, and that your priests respected our culture as he did, they would be welcomed here as brothers.
And the Eden we wanted to build would be everywhere. You speak sense, Princess. Does anyone wish to add anything?
Mention the revelation.
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the world. It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Mateus.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
I know, it's
It was my pleasure.
Decision.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
I know, I'm awesome. I'm such a great man. Cool ass blue cape. Well, it connects to the Nords and all that. Cause I'm Seaborn. Yeah. Still gotta talk to that woman. Do all the cause I think I've pretty much skipped all of the just met quests. Debating.
Desade, I'd like to discuss something with you.
I'm listening.
My colleagues are only interested in the physiology of the islanders and consider everything else to be superstitions. However, if we want to understand how they are transforming, we need to take a look at their culture. The potions they drink, the dyes they use are surely the source of their physical changes.
Why not talk about it with Siora? It seems to me that she would be the best one to help you.
Siora is very suspicious of me. She will never betray the secrets of the Doneigada. But I was told about a place of ritual called Kurganau, decorated with carvings and offerings. By studying them, I hope to better understand what is possibly the greatest mystery of this century. But they call it a dangerous place and I cannot go alone. Will you accompany me?
Yeah, and I'll bring Siora as well.
Very well. Understanding these transformations will surely be useful.
Thank you,
look, what the
Desade.
fuck's on my
I
face?
knew I could count on you. Let's go.
Because I'd like to know what that things on my faces. Travel, where are we traveling to? Go this one. I need strength 5 and heavy weapons. Yeah, let's see. I don't really see them giving me anything that big. But that's what I need to do. Curses! Curse you! Damn it all. Barracks. Camp there. Let's go with that one. So it should be all the way over here. Just follow this path, it should take us to the end of the map. We can travel to where we need to get to. And I haven't been here since the start of the game, that everything should be easy. Where are these bastards? Where are these? Bandits! You gotta give her a better rifle. Actually, when we get into travel, I'm gonna look for maybe I can hit this guy. No, I can't. Continually missing. I can hit some more. Get him, Sierra. Sweet. Someone's screaming. Let's keep going. What do we got over here? More bandits. You're using your fucking magic gun. I'm not doing that. Or that. Chopped. I don't want to fight the prisoner. Just keep going. Why are the dead Virgil lines? Pretty sure that's the first one, yeah. Peanut. Got it. Don't tell me you're more fucking people. You're the Virgil lines. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I need to take more than like a 10-minute break. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm probably gonna start one later on. I don't know when. I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna end it here. And don't forget to wash your hands.